Wow, been a long time since I made a video. Hey, YouTubers. Holy buckets. We're like at March 10th, 2023. Tremendous amount of biblical prophecy, things coming to pass, unbelievable amounts of satanic worship in our Super Bowls. And it's like, I always like to promote when I see other people that expose these things, and the Euphrates River drying up, all this stuff is going on, and we should, if you have a Facebook account and you're a believer and you believe that we're living in the end times, you need to share these things that you see with all your friends and followers. What I'm finding though is very few people will comment on this because they don't think we're living the last days. They unbelievably choose to ignore the evidence that's right before their very eyes, and they just set it off to the side. And I posted just a statement on Facebook. The eyes of the people are blinded by the god of this world, which is Satan. Okay, he has blinded the eyes of non-believers. They can't see this stuff, and it's almost like, it's like a spiritual drug that they're intoxicated with. And I ain't got time. I gotta go over here, and I gotta golf. I gotta go fishing. I gotta hang out with my buddies at the bar. Okay, my wife needs me to come home, and we're just gonna chill out and do this. Guys, it's like, can we be safe and ignore this stuff? No, and the time is coming. It's here. It's at the door, and Yeshua is at the door. He's knocking and say, if open up the door, I'll come in, and and I will be with you. I'll eat with you. The bread of life, the Word of God. And it's like, I'm just so amazed. If the government tells you that something's going on, everybody, woo, they drop what they're doing, and woo, this COVID virus, you better do what we tell you to do to be safe. You better, you got to take this vaccination. It's like, man, they're poisoning us. They're poisoning us with vaccinations. They're poisoning us with the food. I put this out there one time. What we don't realize is that a lot of the major corporations that are in charge of, the Food and Drug Administrations, the large corporations that actually manufacture our food, guys, they've been pulling the trigger on a tremendous amount of things that make us sick, making us dependent on things. Right now, I'm praying over every piece of food. I'm praying over it before I go to the grocery store. Lord, bless this. Remove any impurities, because there's a spiritual power there. I believe it. There's a lot of people in control over your life. And here's the sad thing, okay? It's coming. The Bible actually declares that any preacher that's telling you, hey, we're going to get out of this, well, biblically, no, it's not true. There is a time that is prophesied that this god of this world, Satan, will rule over there'll be a 7-year. He will be in command, ruling over everything for 7 years, and then he will be, thrown into an imprisonment, and he'll be in there for 1,000 years. Guess what? He gets released. He gets released after that to deceive the nations one more time. But he's coming. We're not getting out of this, folks. We're not going to get out of this. Right now, the only thing you can do is reach another person, show them something that they can't deny. One of the things I like is, one of my mentors, Steve Quayle, talks about, as it was in the days of Noah, so it shall be at the sign of the coming of the Son of Man. And, one of the things that's hard for people to believe is, the return of the Nephilim. I've been studying this stuff for years. They're here. Hollywood boasts clones. They're here. That is a vessel that demonic entities can possess. They've been possessing humans. There's giants that are now being discovered. Actually, they have been for years. They're here, folks. It's like my mind is sometimes spinning at all the things that are happening, that are manifesting. It's crazy. And it's like, well, how do you swallow all this stuff? You have to have some background and the knowledge of God, that he said this stuff would happen, so that when you see it, it freaks you out anyway. But when you see him saying it and it happening, digest it, chew on it. And he said, hey, I told you it would be as it was in the days of Noah. I told you. Yeshua, Jesus said, I told you. So, I know I just spewed out a whole bunch of stuff, fast and furious, coming at you. But you know what? It's all very critically important. And Yeshua said this. He said, if you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. He didn't say that, a church would set you free. He didn't say that tithing and offering and throwing all this money at different missions to set you free. He said the truth. The truth will set you free. And once you see it, oh my gosh, put on your suspenders, put on your crash helmets. This is going to get real hairy, and it's happening very fast. And you got a lot of catch up to do. We got a lot of catch up to do. And don't be overwhelmed by it, because Yeshua does win. He does win. This too shall pass, but we're going to go through it. God bless you guys. The Lord be with you.